the definite definition that comes of what a startup is off the back of all these lectures, it's not a few $1 million revenue company, or even probably the tens of millions of dollars. Probably doesn't cut it. These guys are really talking the companies that attract valuations in the hundreds of millions or billion plus. I think is very much what this whole lecture series is framed around. And so I guess the traditional idea of startups is they're generally technology focused, and they're really lean, they move really fast, and they're doing something which hasn't been done in the way in which it's being done, delivered at the price or or the free or completely free to some degree in a lot of cases.
Maybe the simplest definition is extreme high growth company.
Yeah, extreme high growth. I think they have to have a technology element in order to have that leverage.
To achieve that. And
can
you explain that a bit further? Why does it have to be a technology company? And what do you mean by the leverage that gives?
I'm going to draw on Naval here, actually. So Naval Ravikant is I'm interested because he actually wasn't in the lecture series. It would have been interesting to actually hear from him in the lecture series, come to think of it. But he talks about
probably interviewing Nassim Taleb somewhere else.
Yeah, true. So he actually talks about 3 different types of leverage, which I think we talk about in episode 6 or something. But basically there's the first type of leverage being the leverage that we've had probably for the longest time, which is labor. So this is having many people working for you, essentially. And this goes all the way back to, how did we build the pyramids? Well, we had 6,000 slaves build the pyramids. And so that's effectively, the Pharaoh had a lot of leverage. It doesn't make it great in terms of...
a lot of suffering.
Yeah, a lot of suffering and all the pain that goes with it. But that's effectively leverage, and that still continues today. A company has employees. The employees are the labor leverage for that company. Then you move up the chain to equity. And so, if you can buy things, if you can buy better things, if you can buy bigger things, if you can buy the best people, then you're increasing the leverage of what you're able to do. And it also comes into play with things like economies of scale. So the bigger things get, arguably the more efficient they get at producing the value that they produce. And then the third type is technology. And this is in increasing order by the way, of leverage. And so it's almost like you have labor down here is providing like this tier 1 level of leverage. Capital provides you maybe 10 times that, and then technology provides you 1,000 plus times that in terms of the leverage possibility that it gives you. And the reason for that is marginal cost of replication. And so essentially to produce the same value over and over again, it doesn't cost anything additional, or it's marginal in terms of how much additional it costs. And so that's why technology is always associated with startups.
Yeah, that's a great explanation, because I guess that you're right, that the only thing that can get you replicating that quickly is technology.